So this is one of the funner videos for me personally because it has to do with my dog. And we all know us dog owners, right? Very proud, practically like our children. I don't have any kids of my own, but my dog is my kid. And until she's around, she's 10 years old, I have promised to give her the best life possible. Obviously, nothing is forever, and we know that one day is that day, but that day is not today. So, on a happier note, she's a senior dog. I've had her since she was 6 months old. My ex-girlfriend's dog. I ended up inheriting it when we went our separate ways, and I have given her the best life possible. But she's also given me the best life possible. It actually turned out to she not wanting to walk as when she was a baby. Now she walks me in the sense that you get that look. When your dog gives you the look, it's time to go, like they're just itching to get out. So today, just a random video it's not random, but it's pretty routine for me, but it's random in the sense that I'm posting this and sharing some sort of the behind the scenes on what an evening walk may look like. So for many of you that have a dog, consider it a blessing, but also you can utilize your dog and while you walk your dog as exercise. I mean, if you think about it, how many times do you walk your dog in a day, right? 3, 4, 5. My dog is about 5. Spoiled, I know. So it's about 7-10 minutes per walk. So if you times that by 4 or 5, you easily put in about an hour of just walking. So that's one of the major benefits of having a dog, aside all the companionship benefits. But one thing that I personally do is if I don't get out in the evening to take a brisk walk after my dinner or a small meal I've had, my dog holds me accountable. So when I take her out, I'm also prepping myself for the extra walk. So what I do is when I give her the evening walk, I start pre-planning my final walk of the night. So meaning that I actually 50% of the time, as you can see in my neighborhood, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. There's different trails here that I have not shown you. What I'm showing you is just sort of a regular routine that I go and take her out and about. But once I'm done giving her the walk, I feed her, and then I venture out later in the night for my own personal walk. So this could be 30 minutes. This could be 40 minutes. Most times it's about 2 miles. So within my neighborhood, I can do about 2 miles. Actually, I can do more, but 2 miles suffices. So what that does for me personally, my mental, my spirit, my body, my mind, just holistically speak, this channel is about wellness, mental health, fasting, walking, obviously walking, right? That's a big component. What it does is everything that I have consumed, obviously it's the last meal. So right after my last meal, I start planning my walk because I want digestion to kick in. I want my system to start working and burning it off. And so what I encourage everyone to do, if you can, is after every meal, walk 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Walk by yourself with your headphones on. Heck, that's therapy for me. I do this all the time, as you can see in my other videos. I go for a hike, headphones, and I start talking, right? So there are many variations on how you choose to walk and what you feed your mind while you're walking. It's either you're in it with your thoughts or you're in it with your headphones. I typically like to incorporate good music, YouTube podcast, stuff that I've saved and pawned off till later. Sometimes it's the news, and I gotta remind myself to detox off of that. There are many benefits to walking with your dog or without your dog. But for me personally, the dog has set the tone for why my steps have increased. It's no secret that in 2020, when the lockdown happened, I increased my steps because I was home a lot more, and the dog was with me, right? So the dog never left, meaning that I started paying way more attention to my dog. I said, hey, you know what? I can actually fit you into my walking schedule. And so it was fun to walk her, but then you park her, then I can actually go back out again. So it starts, you kind of start pre-planning your bigger walks, your longer walks, your hikes, right? So I look at walking my dog as a precursor of motivation. That's when I start debating, do I want more how much do I have in the tank? And I think when it comes to walking, you always have more in your tank. What I find is these small walks enhances my mindset, shifts my perspective, prepares me, gets the negative self-talk out. You'll be surprised you wouldn't be surprised actually what a whiff of like vitamin D, the sunlight hitting you, the trees, smelling nature, the wind blowing in your face. Just 5 minutes of that can really change the dynamics of your mind. It just happened to be now, like when I took my dog out. It's 8 o'clock, we're winding down. It's Sunday. You start thinking about the work day or your next move on a Monday, right? What are your business plans? How are you going to execute your strategy? Whatever your responsibilities are, but you start thinking a lot, right? They say that sometimes Sundays are the worst days or evenings of the week, the worst days of the week, because you start stressing about the rest of the week. And so, not just Sunday night, but this is me every day. I'm just showing you how you can incorporate one of those evenings, just like I did today. And a brief 10-minute walk can really shift your mind, can really shift your inner spirit, can really reframe how you were looking at things, all the negative self-talk, all the self-sabotage, the procrastination, all of that. It sort of starts helping you think differently. And then your relationship, right, with food. All of a sudden, you want to make better decisions on when you get back into your apartment. Instead of reaching for the cookie, I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to reach for fruits. I am going to reach for more protein. I'm going to start meal prepping. These are some of the things that I think about when I'm walking. What's my next meal going to be? Or am I going to prolong my fasting window? So typically I do about 16 hours minimum. That's my minimum standard. But then a better window for me these days happen to be 18 to 20 hour fasting windows. I can do more, but that's my sweet spot. Some days I can do 24 hours. But all of this starts with walking, spikes up your growth hormones, your blood flow, circulation goes up. And honestly, it deters hunger. Oddly enough, you would think that you would get more hungry, but actually it deters hunger because your growth hormones have gone up, especially if you're walking fasted. So fasted endurance, fasted cardio, these are things that actually benefit you immensely, makes you help better choices with food. Once again, I'm going to throw in the dog there. If you have a dog, it's such a plus, such a gravy, because this is where it really can help you take short jabs and stabs at your bigger goals. So think of your dog walks as a precursor, a pre-appetizer, or just a small hors d'oeuvres, right, that you're going to delve in and then decide what you want to do looking at the bigger picture. Now, all these can be still accomplished without even having a dog. I'm using a dog as an example, practical in my day-to-day, in my lifestyle. I'm sure many of us are 50% or more have dogs looking at this video. Well, whoever's watching this video is what I'm trying to say. Now that she's all taken care of, I am going to go take my 2-mile walk before I go to bed. Prepares me to, it just lowers my stress levels, my toxins, reduces inflammation, kickstarts my digestion. I'm already starting to fast forward to my fasting window for the next day. And by the time I get back, take a shower and I'm out. So that's this all sort of speaks into your sleep hygiene routine, your nighttime routine, turning off the TV, shutting off the blue light, which I'm going to do after this video, and just completely winding down, detoxing of all of that blue light. Okay, so you see how walking, diet, sleep hygiene, all of these things tie into a wellness, well-balanced, holistic life. Okay, hopefully this is helpful, encouraging. Go out there, get your 10,000 steps at least or more, and I'll see you in the next video. Mamba out.